Hello and welcome to the last devlog of mini countries for this year. This time I made a lot of changes related to the demo feedback you gave me, so I made some smaller tweaks which still cost more time than expected, but I'm still on track regarding the upcoming release in February. I also worked on post-processing stuff to improve the whole experience. With that being said, let's start the video after the intro. Before I start, I hope you had a very nice Christmas and had some time to rest. On my social media, you had the chance of getting a free Steam key on Christmas for mini countries, so don't forget to follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, and of course subscribe to this channel to not miss those events in the future. One of the most requested features for mini countries was stacking transport items for being able to send resources quickly one after another. So far that wasn't possible, and you had to wait until all the resources in the queue had actually been sent. Now the blue transport slot will be cleared and the sent resources will be queued in a list of sent resources, and other resources can also be moved into the transport slot. Another small addition I made is that when you keep the shift key down, you instantly move all the resource items into the transport slot, and you don't have to click 5 times to add them all. By the way, I still need some help for translating the game in other languages. I'm mostly looking for Spanish or Japanese translators so far, so if you're able to help me out, please check out the link in the description. One thing I've noticed was that it was quite easy to trick the game when putting the game into pause mode. You were able to remove connections and instantly create a new one to another destination. In this case, you actually had 2 connections available, the old one, which is still available for the current transport, and the new one, which doesn't seem to be the perfect solution for me. So I made a quick adjustment that the player only get connections back in his inventory if it's currently unused or when the transport has been completed. So the previous hack doesn't work anymore. In the meantime, I was also able to add the previously missing bridge tiles. So far I was only able to create straight connections from one land to another, but now more shapes are supported and bridges will also be updated in case there already had been one before. While continuously working on the game, I also tried some other games for inspiration as well and discovered 2 awesome projects I would like to mention shortly. The first one is Sizeable, created by Sander and Bruce. Sizeable is a puzzle and exploration game where you have to shrink and grow objects to solve puzzles in levels, which all play in a certain world, for example in the jungle, in the desert, or on a campsite. The music and soundtrack is beautiful and is made by the fantastic Jamal Green. The game is pretty simple but has a very nice game design approach. The other project, which is also very beautiful, is called Dorfromantik. This game is made by my German colleagues Tucana and is a relaxing strategy and puzzle game where you have to create beautiful landscapes and cities by placing tiles. The game also has the hextile look and is really addictive. Both games will also be released next year, and I've linked their Steam pages down in the description, so please check them out and put them on your wishlist to support them as well. After playing these games, I thought I could work a bit on the look of the game, so I decided to tweak the post-processing a bit, which you should be able to see by the scenes currently running in the background. You might have also noticed a tiny change on the hextiles. There now is a bit more contrast, and for that I've created a new shader which allows me to define 3 different colors which will create this look. The shader graph for this shader is quite simple. I only worked with a simple noise and some basic nodes like the add, multiply or the remap node to put it all together. The shader must also support the previous connection mode, which I solved by adding a saturation node and set it to 0 to make the colors appear in black and white when the connection mode has been activated. I also tried to improve the user experience, so I replaced all single UI animations by using LeanTween instead. LeanTween is a free library where you can easily animate your game object by code. I've made this for almost the whole UI, and here are some impressions. Another user experience improvement came from the demo feedback as well, and the message was that it's not really informative for the player if a notification comes up where a city requests a resource which can instantly be claimed by the city itself. It kinda distracts the player attention, so the city will now stay quiet if they can instantly claim the resource. One more request was to give the player feedback if something with the transport did not work. So far the transport just simply wasn't made, but now the player gets a short response message in case there is no connection to the planned destination. The last issue for today is the monthly event system. When playing a level for a longer period, the monthly summary brought in too many items which you can't even use. So I added the feature the monthly summary can get deactivated at a time, and the player will get a short notification that no new items will be available in the future. Since I'm participating in the next Steam Festival, which will take place soon, I'm also working on an extended demo version, where you will be able to play another country with industries. So stay tuned. And that's it for the devlog. I hope you enjoyed the video and the whole series which I've started this year. It's been very exciting so far, and thank you very much for your support in 2020. The last favor you could do for me is giving this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to not miss future updates or giveaways like the one on Christmas. Have a great start into the new year, and see you next time. Cheers!